everyone, it's Hiiro here. So I'm here to demonstrate a Vinyasa practice for you, just a short sample of what it would be like to take a Vinyasa practice with me. So that also means power or flow. Depending on the studio you might go to, they might have Vinyasa, flow, power, or a combination of those words. So more dynamic breath practice, one breath, one movement, and then having the ability to find that yang nature, that fiery nature in your practice. So let's go. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk, hop, or step the feet back to high plank pose. Option to come to the knees, Balasana. Heels over the toes, inhale. Exhale, lower down to the belly or to the floor, or stay here in Chaturanga. And inhale, coming into Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips high, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. On your next inhale, reach down to the left heel as you reach the right leg back and up. Turn the right thigh bone down towards the floor. Tone the arm bones, slide your shoulders down your back, lift the hip more to the hips, and bend your right knee. Take 5 big hip circles with that right knee in one direction. Go the other way. Inhale, stretch the right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee to left tricep. Inhale, back. Exhale, right knee to chest for 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot to the right thumb. Come up to warrior 1. Pivot the left foot to 45, 60 degrees. Right knee over the ankle. Hips face forward. Inhale, arms reach up to the ceiling. Hands on the hips are okay. Hands in front of the chest or reach all the way up overhead. Press actively away through the left foot as you sit deeper to your right thigh, knee over the ankle. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, navel to spine, ribs in. Lace the fingers behind your back as you breathe in, open. Exhale, bow and hinge to the inside of your right leg for hump or warrior. Right hip back, left hip forward, and then gathering the space between your sit bones a bit more up and in. Inhale. Exhale, palms come to either side of that right foot. Walk your left foot in a little bit, more on the tightrope, and then find Parsvottanasana, pyramid posture. Hands come to either side of the right foot on finger stand, or use your blocks and bring the floor up to you. Press actively into your blocks, so roll the shoulders back, lift your torso off of your front thigh, your right thigh, and use that to lengthen for 3, for 2, and 1. Carefully take the hands inside of the right foot, walk your left foot back a little bit, lower down into lizard lunge. You can have your hands on your blocks, right foot to the outer to the mat. You can have your hands on blocks or your forearms on your blocks if you have the space in your torso and your spine. Right hip back and left hip forward. Option 1 is there. Option 2, lift the left knee off the ground, press actively through your left toes, heel stacked over the toes for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the left knee to the ground, walks off to the side, and step back to high plank pose, Balasana. Inhale, come forward, and exhale, lower. Inhale, shift forward, open up into Cobra, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, back to down dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, heels press back, hips reach up higher. Feel the strength and the length in your legs, in your quads. Left leg reaches back and up, left thigh bone turns down. Exhale, bend your left knee, and then take a few circles with that left leg in one direction. Switch to the other side. Inhale, left leg all the way back. Exhale, left knee towards the chest. Inhale, back. Left knee to left tricep. Inhale, back. Exhale, left knee to right tricep to left tricep. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward. Warrior 1, second side. Inhale, arms all the way up.
Remember to breathe, inhale. Exhale, navel to spine, hinge and fold to the either side of the left foot. Walk the right foot in a little bit. Pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Press back to the outer edge of the right foot, right heel, as you press down and forward at the same time with your left foot. Feel like you're tearing your mat in two, but you're also trying to pull it together. So this push-pull action, contraction and expansion of the legs. Plug the thigh bones into the hip socket for 3, for 2, and 1. Carefully find yourself into that humble warrior here. Hands come to either side of the left foot now, and take the right knee down to the mat, and then take your hands inside of your left foot. Right knee walks back a little bit to lengthen your stance. Often have your right knee off the ground. If you're using your blocks, have them beneath your palms again, or your forearms as you did on the first side. Inhale and exhale for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, carefully take the blocks back off the mat, step back to high plank, and inhale, big toes touching together, come forward into your high plank from there, variation. Right palm comes forward to palm distance, come to the outer edge of your right foot. Left foot can either stack in front or behind the right knee, and you can start to lift up through the right hip as if you had a rainbow arch underneath that side of your waist. Open up the ribs, gather them in towards the torso, and you can use your right forearm or shin if you need the bona fide. Awesome, you might find tree variation in your side plank here just for playing. And then come back, and then from there, you'll switch sides. So as you switch sides into your plank, again, active through the outer edge of the left foot, lifting up through the side of the waist, opening up. Maybe lifting that right leg off if you feel confident, you feel happy, feel like you can get a little bit of lift. And exhale, control, slowly come back down, lower down, cycle through Vinyasa, and back to downward facing dog. As you come back to downward facing dog, be sure to find that connection through your hands and your feet. Tone the arms and the legs together, pull them up into your hip sockets, your shoulder sockets. Beautiful. From there, inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, hop, or float your feet towards your hands, stacking your elbows and your wrists over, your elbows and your shoulders over your wrists. Nice. Standing forward, fold at the front of the mat. Fold forward, ha, Uttanasana. Take a few halfway lifts, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, lower. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lower. Peace fingers around the big toe now. Tripadam big toe lock. Elbows go wide, shoulders stay on the back. Relax the knees a bit more. Keep that and inhale. Hips reach back. Chest lifts off the thighs. Gaze looks forward for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Take your feet wide on your mat. Come into squat. Stack your knees over your ankles, thumbs in towards your sternum, shoulders wrapping on your back. If you need support of a block or 2 blocks, bring the blocks on at the appropriate height. Sit back onto your platform and then stabilize through your legs accordingly. Lengthen your tailbone down, gather your belly then up, and inhale and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Use your hands in front and behind you to lift up. Take yourself into a wide leg stance, forward fold, inhale. Exhale up and out. Blocks come off to the side. Heel toe your feet back, 2 hips width apart and parallel. Sit back into chair pose, Utkatasana. Shift your feet side to side, all the way into one foot and the other foot, kind of like You're an ogre like Shrek. Fee, fi, fo, fum. And then weigh all the left foot into the ground. Right knee comes into your chest. Option 1, you can find tree posture. Figure 4, standing pigeon. Or cross the right leg over the left leg into eagle legs. Keep that, firm your belly, and take your left elbow over your right elbow. Option 1, hands around your shoulder blades, right hand around the top of the left hand, or right hand and thumb can hook inside the left thumb flesh, and sit back and down. Contract your pelvic floor muscles enough, get the transverse abdominal regions of the body, of the core, just below the navel, 25%. Shoulders back and down as you lift up. Last breath, warrior 3 is next. Inhale. Exhale, take your arms out by your sides, in front or behind you, and then let that right inner thigh pull in and up like you did in your three-legged downward dog. Pivot and hinge your hips so they're parallel with the floor, shoulders in line with your hips. Firm down through the four corners of your left leg, tone your thigh and your glute, and then try to stay lifted through your right leg. If the right foot touches the floor, that's okay, it's not that far. Now, variations can be lacing your fingers behind your back like you did in Humble Warrior. Playing with that opening of the chest, lifting your back like you are in Cobra or Up Dog for 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot back like a ninja. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Left foot is forward still. As you exhale, palms come down to either side of your left foot. The left foot reaches all the way back into three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hips, and flip optionally to wild thing. Open up the chest, lift up high. Strong legs, feet hips width apart and parallel. Knees suck over the ankles. Left hand reaches up. Inhale. And exhale, bend and lower. Flip the dog. Come forward to three-legged vinyasa. Lower down, exhale. Inhale up, back bend. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Let all that settle. Do all that on the second side. Inhale, bend your knees, and slowly start to walk, hop, or skip. Playfully find your way to the front of your mat. Let that mat be a playground for you to explore your inner child, that freedom, that true identity. And come forward. Catch your breath. Find your way back into Utkatasana chair pose. Firm your inner thighs more, draw the thighs back and sink deeper into your seat. Cool. Let that chair pose feel like it's a Tempur-Pedic mattress or a marshmallow, something sweet and decadent. You can call it a lazy boy if you like, whatever works, but let it seem like a true chair that suits you, not something you regret or despise sitting in. Nice. Fi, fa, fo, bum, lifting through the core. And then all the way to the right foot, left knee, leg over. Again, tree or standing pigeon, or come right into Varadasana legs, the eagle legs. And then taking the right elbow over the left elbow, give yourself a hug, lock your face, or give yourself a little hand clap. Nice. Then from there, you might even take your right knuckle, a thumb knuckle, right into the middle of your forehead as a little nudge to your third eye, the Ajna chakra, intuition. Inner thighs draw back and apart, tailbone lengthens between those spaces created. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, unwind. Nice strong core, stabilize through the four corners of your right foot. Big toe, inner heel, pinky toe, outer heel. Firm all those connections down to reach up and shoot out through your right leg, out through your left thigh, inner thighs connecting together. Same muscles in chair posture. Good. Maybe bring the arms out in front of you. Maybe lace the fingers in front, finding Shiva Mudra as you start to pivot and fold for 3, 2, 1. Standing lunge, high crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Step the right leg all the way back, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, stack the hips, finding your wild thing on the second side. Your left hand is your anchor, your feet are your anchor when they flip. And then reach up, extend, open your heart, open your chest, breathe into your lungs. And come back, inhale. Right leg reaches back and up. Inhale, three-legged vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. And back to downward facing dog. Beauty.